Ranbir Kapoor and Anushka Sharma's kiss story. Katrina Kaif trying hard to woo Neetu Kapoor. Sonakshi Sinha shuts Mahesh Bhatt up. Priyanka Chopra and her shuffling schedules. Hi guys, I'm Mia and you are watching the very cool 9XE The Show.
I'm hot, you're not, I'm a superstar. I'm a superstar. 9XE.
If you are still having a Valentine's hangover, then you have tuned into the right destination. Love is in the air, and what better way to express love than kissing, right? Well, that's what's happening between Ranbir Kapoor and Anushka Sharma.
So think about it. Think about it.
No, we haven't got the names wrong here, but before you think we are cooking up stories, we will get straight to the facts. Ranbir and Anushka will be seen together in the much-awaited Anurag Kashyap's directorial flick, Bombay Velvet. The two stars won't just simply share the screen space together, but will share it intimately. Johnny and Rosie, the characters of Ranbir and Anushka in Bombay Velvet, have shot not one, not two, but 7 kissing scenes together.
I want to slip into you like satin.
The edited international print of the movie has 7 long kissing scenes between the lead pair of the movie. The film is edited by Thelma Schumacher. I think kissing can be one of the best ways to convey your affection to the person you're fond of, but who will explain that to our censor board? Like I said, these 7 kisses are a part of Bombay Velvet, which will be screened abroad. But looking at our censorship history, we might not get to watch them all. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, or maybe no kiss at all. I mean, come on guys, we should appreciate the work of the stars, shouldn't we? After all, Ranbir and Anushka, despite being in committed relationships, have pulled off the script's requirement. We hope the knife of the censor board isn't too sharp on Bombay Velvet. And talking about relationships, Katrina Kaif is doing her best for her relationship with Ranbir Kapoor. They say that a way to a man's heart is through his stomach, and looks like Katrina completely agrees to that. One of Bollywood's favorite couples started living in together since November last year. We also told you that Kat showed a few tantrums about the laundry bills, but maybe now she has realized more than her tantrums, it is time to show some talent. And that too, kitchen talent. Kat has started making breakfast for Ranbir and taking good care of his diet. Now we don't know how well those omelets are serving Ranbir, but his mom is certainly impressed. There were rumors all over that Neetu isn't too happy with Ranbir living in with Kat, but looks like she is finally appreciating her son's choice and decision. And because Kat isn't taking too many projects in hand to sort out her personal life, she is spending more and more time with Neetu. This clearly means Katrina doesn't want any hiccups in her relationship and wants to be a part of one big, happy Kapoor family. We wish you the best in your task, Kat. But would you care to tell us where those recipes came from? Besides the Valentine fever, it's the cricket fever that has taken over the country. Not much on the World Cup per se, but yes, we're definitely going to talk about our World Cup captain, Mahendra Singh Dhoni. That Sushant Singh Rajput is going to play M.S.Dhoni in the cricketer's biopic is known to all. Dhoni has been offered 20 crores for giving the rights to make a film on his life history is also pretty much in the news. But what's not known to all but us is that it is not 20 crores that Mr. Captain has received for letting the makers make a movie on his life. The amount is 40 crores. Yes, 9XE The Show exclusively has it that apart from these 40 crores, the man who is known for his helicopter shots is going to fly high by taking 60% from the film's profits earned after the release. The film's director, Neeraj Pandey, is pretty confident that this biopic will do great at the box office and will also be liked by Dhoni's fans who are spread across the nation. And isn't Dhoni having his cake and eating it too? Coming up, 9XE The Show in an exclusive chat chat with Anushka Sharma. Sonakshi Sinha and Mahesh Bhatt get into a heated argument. You are watching 9XE the show, and I am back with Anushka Sharma, who is all set to debut as a producer with NH10. We got into an exclusive conversation with the actress where she talked about the movie and, of course, her cricketer boyfriend, Virat Kohli.
Normally what would happen is that you'd want to produce films and then you'd go looking for scripts. लेकिन इस केस में completely different हुआ. मेरा कोई ऐसे plan नहीं था कि मैं producer बनूँ या कोई फिल्म मेरे पास आए. मैं देख नहीं रही थी, ढूंढ नहीं रही थी. NH10 की स्क्रिप्ट मुझे दी गई, मैंने पढ़ी और मैं बहुत एक्साइटेड थी स्टोरी पढ़ के नवदीप से मिलने के बाद. And then there was just, it was like an instinct, I think somewhere my whole career I've always followed my instincts. I've not really done anything besides that. What felt right I did, what didn't feel right I didn't do it. And that's what happened with NH10. It felt really right. It felt like I should just get in and come on board as producer and go all in, back it completely. I think, ultimately we're all working within the parameters that one has to follow the guidelines and work within those parameters. The thing with NH10 is that the nature of the film is such, if people notice whatever they'll see of the film with the trailer and everything that comes out henceforth, everything is extremely real, and these are like situations that the characters find themselves in and the places that they are in. It's very, very real, and we've kept it, as close to it reality as possible. That's the nature of the film. Obviously, it's not done for any effect or anything. It doesn't need to. I've never associated myself with those kind of films, anyways. But then we'll have to see now. We'll apply for a certificate. We have not yet applied for one. We'll apply for one, and then we'll see however it goes after that. Bombay Velvet is I think a very unique film. It's a beautiful love story set in the backdrop of the city of Bombay coming up, and it's got the whole gangster backdrop. Working with Anurag Kashyap has been immensely, I would say, exciting. When I read the script of Bombay Velvet, I felt like, this is so good. Their chemistry is so real, and it could happen to like anyone, like me, you, like our, in a relationship, you've experienced those things, and you haven't seen that on screen. And I just wanted to be able to pull that off, to be able to play this to like the way the script is and just make people see something new. It was because of the people that I was working with. I think Priyanka is a very, very friendly person to work with. I've always felt that. I mean, we don't like hang out as often, but whenever we meet each other on, in award shows or somewhere, parties, we instantly like have lots to talk about, and she's friendly. Ranbir, this is my third film with him. I've worked the most with him, so I obviously share a very, very easy working relationship with him. Anil Kapoor, I'm a huge fan. Like, he's just the most coolest guy, on that film set he was the coolest. Farhan is he's really nice, real, and I think the people were very easy. Everyone was very easy. Everyone was very happy to be doing that film and to be working on that film. I think that really helps. Really looking forward to Karan's film. I mean, I can tell you dialogues from Kuch Kuch Hota. I can narrate. That's how many times I've seen that film. So I'm a huge Karan Johar fan. And then I'm getting to work with him today. When I was growing up and this film had come out, I think that girl in the film, Sana Said, I think she probably was the same age as me. So I used to be very jealous of her when I was growing up, because I was like, why is she there? I should be there. Like, I used to feel that way. And so today I'm just glad that I'm getting to be an actor on Karan's film. And it's a wonderful script. I think Karan has really like put his everything, his whole heart into this story. I think it is definitely because of my association with him that I'm watching it more. I used to watch cricket a lot when I was growing up. I remember my 10th standard board exams, I think the World Cup was going on at that time, or some really big thing was happening at that time with cricket. And I remember planning my studies in a way that I'll study and then make sure that I'm done by the time India starts batting so that I could watch them bat. So I think I must have been like 14, 15 years old at that time. So after that, I didn't watch for a very long time. Now, I think now I watch because I want to watch Virat play, and I think I find it interesting now. So I didn't understand the sport so much. It was more about just seeing who's winning and who's losing. But now I take interest. I'm the last person. I'm interested in knowing about cricket. I definitely don't know these things. I don't think it's my domain. I don't think I understand it as much. When I say I'm trying to know about cricket, what I mean is I probably know what first slip and second slip means, not where someone should be batting. That I don't get. I think there are better people to decide that who know it much better, and their decision will help us better as a team. Right now, my immediate plan is that I want to just work in good films. And I'm very sure of what it is that how I want to see my career. You know, if I'm not part of good films, if I'm not doing good roles, it means nothing. I won't just do a film for the sake of doing it, just because it seems like a good project. I won't just want to associate my name to those things. As far as big things in life go, like, you know, all these things just happen. They're not something that you can plan. And as has been my life, my biggest thing that's happened in my life has been my career. That wasn't a planned move. That just happened. So I think just going by the way my life has been, planning has never occurred in my life. I just do what feels right at the moment and I follow my heart.
After that candid chat with Anushka, let's move on to some heated chats that happened between Mahesh Bhatt and Sonakshi Sinha last week. On what? Of course, on the latest topic of discussion, AIB. Abha Singh, a lawyer from Mumbai, recently filed an FIR against the stars who participated in the controversial AIB knockout. Karan Johar, Ranbir Singh, Arjun Kapoor, Deepika Padukone and Alia Bhatt are all in the list of people against whom this FIR has been lodged. For us, it is just a bunch of stars, but for Mr. Bhatt, the list includes the name of his daughter, and maybe that triggered him to make his thoughts vocal in the media. He said, Alia was a participant and also subjected to the humor. The FIR names Deepika Padukone and Alia among the participants. Why not the other 3,998 attendees of the show? More importantly, if it names celebrities in the audience, why not Sonakshi Sinha? Clearly, certain forces are orchestrating this series of events. The answer is in my question. Obviously, being Shatrughan Sinha's daughter, Sonakshi won't stay mum on this and instead did something that ultimately made Mahesh kamosh. She tweeted, "Dear Mr. @Mahesh N. Bhatt, a couple of pointless FIRs have been filed before this, Delhi and Cole, if I'm not mistaken, in which my name was mentioned and Alia's wasn't. I don't remember my father questioning them as to how or why so. I do agree with you, however, if these FIRs are filed on 2 to 3 members of the audience, why not the other 3,998? Let's not give these people the attention they so desperately seek. And as far as my memory serves me, nobody ever went to jail for laughing." After this very straight and specific reply from Sonakshi, Mahesh calmed down, or we hope he did, and posted, @Sonakshi Sinha. True, I could not agree with you more. Thank you for your sane response. Amazed by your maturity at this tender age. Love. All's well that ends well, and with that happy ending, we'll take a short break. Coming up, ex-lovers Nargis Fakhri and Uday Chopra take jibes at each other. Welcome back to 9XE, the show where we get up close and personal with your favorite stars. Check out Vineet in conversation with Varun Dhawan, who is all set for his upcoming release, Badlapur.
What's up, what's good, and what's happening? My name is Vineet Kumar and I'm here with two very interestingly, funly, awesomely wow people. Ladies and gentlemen, Varun Dhawan and Nawazuddin Siddiqui, how are you doing today?
Yeah, good. We are good, really, I think. We are good.
So we're going to have a very interesting and very serious conversation.
Yeah.
And these questions are prepared by people who are very intelligent
Okay.
compared to me.
They work for the government?
Not yet, but one day I have hopes that they will. So these questions they've taken time to come up with these questions. So please listen to it carefully.
Okay.
First question, Mr. Varun, I hear you like it when people call you Raghu. So do you want me to say your name?
Like sexually? In what way?
Whichever way you want to.
Say it once softly. You say it in different ways, and let's see how my reaction changes.
Okay. Raghu. Raghu!
That's the one.
Oh, the second one.
The last
Third one.
The last one.
The last
Raghu!
one. I like it.
So, do you like it when people call you? You've played chocolate boy, chocolate boy, chocolate boy. Suddenly you want garam masala.
I played chocolate, dark chocolate, white chocolate, then
Now garam masala.
now garam masala.
Why?
Third.
Why this change?
I just feel that our audience थोड़ा पक जाते हैं सेम चीज़ देख देख के, so it's good to give them something different. And I mean the script of Badlapur was such that when I heard it, it was a script that I couldn't say no to, and no one else but Sriram Raghavan would think of casting me in this role. So
Alright, now Nawaz bhai, your glamour quotient in this film has taken you to new heights. Even in jail, you're wearing gulabi glasses. How did this happen?
अब मैं चॉकलेट बॉय बनना चाहता हूँ.
So even your hairstyle in this film is epic. First of all, you have the whole grey shade going on, and then that hairstyle. So was this your idea? Or was it the?
नहीं, ये सारा डायरेक्टर का आइडिया था.
I'm convinced that you play a carpenter in this film because you walk around with a hammer. Is that true or is it true?
basically, I'm very serious about banging things in the film.
You like to bang
So
things.
I like to bang things in the film, and whenever I see something which is bang worthy, I bang it with my hammer. Obviously.
With your hammer. I thought you were trying to feel cool like Thor, so you were
Thor.
just carrying it around.
No. I'm very serious about my profession.
Nawaz bhai, he has 8 packs. You have one
pack.
Yes, but still you strangle him. You beat him up. How does this happen? You've given people like me hope that I don't need body to beat someone up like Varun Dhawan.
तो विल पावर होनी चाहिए. तो
Actually, the scene in the film, he actually choked me for 30 seconds because Sriram Raghavan, our director, वो उस दिन कुछ हो गया था उनको उस दिन, क्योंकि he said yeah, I wanted like that, मतलब you have to catch it, choke, and मतलब while doing it only we both were seeing him कि कुछ करना पड़ेगा मतलब ये सीन में, we can't just let it be that.
Were you scared that Sriram ji might not call cut at the right time and this scene might,
Could be. No, but it, I mean, that's, in all seriousness, that scene is shot very coolly and it does look pretty real because I think by the end of that scene, he had a lot of bruises, I had a lot of bruises. And pretty much in most action scenes, मतलब हर action scene में किसी ना किसी को लगा तो है.
लगा.
मेरे को भी लगा है सर. ऐसा नहीं लगा है. हमेशा ऐसा होता है कि मैं.
confession time.
इन्होंने सबको लगाया.
नहीं मेरे को भी लगा है picture.
But does this feel like a competition? Like, no, I got more injured than you. No, I got in this scene. I felt that I got more injured. There's one scene where you went all Zidane on him and you headbutted him also in the jail.
In
the lockup.
You really watched this teaser?
I have nothing else to do. This is my life.
Watching the Badlapur teaser.
Raghu! Every time I see the teaser, I feel like saying that. But it spans over a time period of 15 years.
15 years.
But why does it take so long?
The film is inspired by true events, so actually that's what happened in real life.
Thank you so much
Thank
for
you,
joining
buddy.
us. My name is Vineet Kumar. This is Varun Dhawan and Nawazuddin. Bye. Thank you so much. And until next time, we're going to keep you waiting, and it's a thriller, mind you. Raghu!
Soon Varun will be on the silver screen taking revenge for his love, but Nargis Fakhri has a different idea to deal with her heartbreak. 9XE The Show was the first one to break this news to you guys. We brought to your notice that Nargis Fakhri and Uday Chopra aren't dating each other anymore. The suspected reason behind this being Rani Mukherjee, not too fond of Nargis. Maybe Rani wasn't okay to see Nargis as the other Chopra Bahu, or maybe she couldn't stand the wicked and outgoing nature of Nargis. The breakup had made Nargis really low. And Nargis's recent tweets clearly indicate that she still does miss Uday, but now has found a way to tackle those thoughts. Don't cry over boys, do some squats and make them cry, wishing they still had that ass. Looks like Uday read Nargis's tweet and thought to reply to it, or wait, maybe there wasn't any thought behind his tweet. The best way to get something you want is to not want it. Hashtag, yes, I know it doesn't make sense, but it kinda really does. Maybe Nargis still understands the Doom Boy, and hence she replied this. At Uday Chopra, actually that really does work. And hold on guys, Uday's next tweet to this we guess made his ex feel out of words, and hence she chose not to reply on this one. At Nargis Fakhri, are you saying you want me? Uday has thrown the ball in Nargis's court. Now we wonder what will be Nargis's reply, if at all she does, that is. Moral of the story, it's not easy when you break up with your loved one. Our industry clearly has some strong women out there. Known for playing strong characters on screen, Richa Chadha in real life is also a strong woman. A few weeks back, Richa was attacked by some street brats while she was on her way to Versova, Mumbai for one of her meetings. The Fukre girl actually dealt with the real-life Fukres. Let's know about the full incident from Richa herself.
These two teenagers rammed into my car. They didn't have helmets, licenses or anything, and they were horrible, badly behaved, and they rammed into my car in such a bad way. And in order to save their life, my driver turned, so वो बच गए. मेरे टायर वायर सब फट गया था because of these kids.
Now, isn't it sad to know that teenagers are up to such acts? When we dug in more, we found out that after creating such a big scene, these guys were not even apologetic.
They were like 15 and the other जो पीछे बैठे थे, they were 10 and 9. 3 बच्चे एक तो बैठे हुए थे उस पे. They didn't even have facial hair, badly brought up, badly behaved. The parents were also real girls. Because after coming there, they were like, नहीं बच्चा तो बाइक चला ही नहीं रहा था. I had 15 or 20 eyewitnesses from the society who saw what happened.
Wow, that was some chaos there. But kudos to you, Richa, you dealt with it rather well. Coming up, Bollywood is planning double entertainment for the fans. Priyanka Chopra is keeping everyone on hold. Welcome back to 9XE The Show, where we are all set to give you a double dose of entertainment. Are you guys shocked to see me in a double role? Well, don't be, because that's the flavor of this season in Bollywood. The more, the merrier. This year, when you go to watch a movie of your favorite star on the silver screen, you will be happy to see them twice at the same time. 2015 is filled with double roles. We will see Shah Rukh playing himself and a fan of himself in his next Fan. Salman Khan will also be playing a double role in Prem Ratan Dan Payo. One of his characters is obviously named Prem and the other one is Vijay. Next on our list is Kangana. With the looks of the latest pic of Tanu Weds Manu 2 released, it is evident that one Kangana is playing a tomboy. Yes, if you guys didn't know, another interesting fact about Bombay Velvet is that you will see Anushka playing 2 roles in it. Adult star turned actress Sunny Leone isn't far behind on this list. In Masti-Zadeh, she will be seen in a twin avatar portraying the characters Laila and Lily Lele. Moving on, let's find out what's happening in the world of Hollywood.
Michelle Rodriguez is like, I'm kind of nervous. I'm like, don't be nervous. You look gorgeous. Just do your model walk and you'll look hot. The first time I ever walked a catwalk show was for Tommy Hilfiger for multiple sclerosis. And this is the second time I do a charity walk.
So only a charity walk?
Yeah, I mean, I'm no model.
Are you a bit nervous about walking out there?
No, because you know what? I'm comfortable in these heels. I get nervous when they're too high for me. Because, when they're too high for me, then, you're liable to bust your butt, aren't you?
I choose the people that I want to style, produce, put on the show, run a show, casting. I'm involved in every aspect, actually. And most of all, it's when your friends say they want to be there for you, they want to help, and they want to walk and contribute their time. When someone wants to contribute their time, you're just grateful. You have gratitude. And that's all I have is gratitude. Fashion for Elite only happens because we have collaboration that comes together with each other. We help each other come together as one. That's what Fashion for Elite is. It's not about me, it's about all of us here that's contributed our time to be here, and to designers and auction items and everyone that's made this possible.
I think these guys will impress us with their work, but we also have a little disappointment in store tonight. You guys must be going through a lot of reports that the much-awaited Hollywood movie 50 Shades of Grey isn't releasing in India. But are you aware of the reason behind it? Jamie Dornan and Dakota Johnson were to meet the viewers on the silver screen in India as well on February 13th. But forget 50, we won't be watching even one shade of grey anytime soon. And what's the reason behind it? The producers of the movie haven't yet submitted the movie to our censor board for censorship. Is the next question in your head why? Well, maybe because the decision makers sitting at the Indian censor board are senior too. Our censor board is anyway acting difficult with Indian films. Maybe the producers abroad were scared to even send their product. When we got in touch with Censor Board's chairman, Palaj Nihalani, he told us, "We are not supposed to chase them, are we? They had applied for the censor screening. We gave them dates several times, but they did not turn up with the print." Too bad. Looks like the release of this novel adaptation is going to be difficult, but now let's talk about the film's release. It is time now to find out the box office status of Roy and MSG.
Hi guys, I'm Rahul and I'm here to give you the box office collection for this week. Now there were two releases this week. One is Roy and the second one is MSG The Messenger. Now talking about the first movie, that is Roy. Now this movie created a lot of buzz because of its music and the star cast even before its release. Now it stars Arjun Rampal, Ranbir Kapoor and Jacqueline Fernandez. Now I'm sure looking at the figures, I think all the Ranbir Kapoor fans went for the movie on Friday and Saturday. On Friday the movie collected 9 crores, on Saturday it collected 9.75 crores and on Sunday the figures dropped down to 5 crores, probably because of the India versus Pakistan World Cup match. Now the total weekend collection for the movie Roy is approximately 23.75 crores. Now talking about the second movie that released this weekend, that is MSG The Messenger. Now this movie stars Sen Gurmeet, Ram Rahim Singh Ji Insan. Now he's not only the star in the movie but he's also the writer, the director, the producer, the editor and the cinematographer. Whoa, what a multitasker. Now this movie had a tough time to release. Also the name of the movie had to be changed. But despite all of this movie did release on this weekend. But the figures are very minimal in order for me to talk about right now. Now we called up a few theatres in the metropolitan cities and they were unaware about the collections. So the collections seemed very bleak. Also a few theatres in Delhi had to shut down this movie because of protests. That was it for this week. I shall see you next week with another box office report. I'm Rahul and I'm signing off.
Moving on from that, let's talk about Priyanka Chopra, who is in a mood to keep people hanging these days. A few episodes ago, we told you that Priyanka Chopra is busy with her fictional show in New York for which she's getting 21 crore. And that is one reason she has kept Madhur waiting to start the shoot of Madam G. Then she ditched Madhur again when she gave priority to Prakash Jha for his Ganga Jal 2. But is that all? No, the Gunde actress has done it again. But did that happen? Well, no. We hear Priyanka excused herself when Jha approached her for the date, saying that she has to finish some patchwork with Sanjay Leela Bansali for Bajirao Mastani. Now, that isn't fair, Desi girl. We know you have a lot to handle and you are just one soul out there, but I think you need a better scheduler. Well, while Priyanka is confused with her date troubles, we are quite sorted with our industry updates. To know more on Bollywood's inside news, log on to our website, 9xe.com, and our YouTube channel. I'll see you guys on Friday. Bye.